Hello everyone, Brian here with Product Impressions. A little bit of a different venue today. This is my car. As you can tell, I've done a pretty good job of taking care of it over the last 20 years, but one way that you can usually tell the age of a car is that plastic over the headlights. It tends to get foggy. This, yeah, not so great. A little bit yellowed, very foggy. You can see, I mean, granted, the turn signal plastic is cracked, but that's generally what it should look like. It should be pretty clear. And to that end, we're going to be taking a look at the Cerakote ceramic coatings headlight restoration kit. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. It's supposed to take about half an hour, no tools or anything like that. Truth be told, I have used this in the past, so we're going to kind of go through how to use it and what kind of results you'll end up seeing. So let's get started with the driver's side headlight here. Basically, all you're supposed to be doing is remove the oxidation with the oxidation remover, prep the surface with one of the sanding discs, and then apply the ceramic coating. So inside of the pack, we have some instructions along with a link to an instructional video. We've got two ceramic clear coating ceramic clear coating forms. That's going to be the last step. And yeah, it's actually labeled as step 3. So here we are, step 1. We've got all of the oxidation removers. Looks like there's 4 of them to go on each one of the headlights. And step 2 is the little prep pad along with a nice little handle. So we are supposed to also have some gloves. Yes, there are some gloves in here. Supposed to be 4, and yes, there are 4 of them. So let's go ahead and put these on. Simple little gauzy pad. And let's go ahead and start rubbing this in. Can already see the oxidation coming off there. That's pretty much it for pad number 4, and as you can see, almost nothing coming off here. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side now. Not going to make you watch that. After you finish going over that and you don't see any more oxidation on the pads, you need to wash it off. So here we're just going to take some very mildly soapy water and rinse this off. You want to make sure that you're not leaving anything on the paint because it will damage the paint finish. Let's make sure we get both sides. And now we'll go ahead and dry things off, make sure it's nice and clean. And you're supposed to be seeing it as a little bit foggy, so that's basically where we're at. Now we're going to start with a damp headlight and one of the red discs. We've got 2 red and 2 gray. So we're going to start off with a red disc, damp the headlight a little bit, and go ahead and buff it for a couple of minutes. Just small circular movements for a couple of minutes. Want to be careful not to actually use the sandpaper on your paint. That would be bad. That's probably about it for that one. Let's move on to the other side. Said to use a non-circular motion, so we're going over this again just a little bit, make sure that things aren't too crazy. And then we're going to rinse everything off. Nice and saturated. Then you do everything once again with the gray pad. Now that that's done, we will once again rinse and dry. Put on the second pair of gloves and use step 3, the actual ceramic clear coat. And you just overlap by about 50% of your strokes when you're going over it. So we're just gonna do a line across. And that's it for that side. Now we put it on the other. Once you've got that done, it says to not take it out, don't drive it, don't get it wet, anything like that for the next hour or so. After that, it's gonna be set, and you can see this is already looking very clear. So, yeah, much better than it was before. It makes the car look a lot newer. And ultimately, that took about half an hour, and now an hour to let it sit. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have used this product before. They say it has like a lifetime warranty. I would say that that highly depends on how you're taking care of your car. My car, unfortunately, is never in a garage. So I would say it lasted for about 2 years before things got really fogged up again. So if your car is not in a garage, constant exposure to sunlight, you're gonna get about 2 years out of this. But that's not bad for like a $20 kit. Very simple to use, very straightforward. Does not take long at all. Overall, the results are really nice. The headlights are brighter. It just looks better for the car. So yeah, hopefully this has been of some help. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. I do my best to answer whatever I can. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.